I literally want it to be like, you fucking meet me on social media, and from the second you meet me all the way till you're at $100,000 a month, you love the fuck out of me. What is going on, my fitness coaches? It is your boy, Brian Mark, coming at you with another episode on this channel. And in today's episode, I'm gonna walk you guys through a yin rise, and I wanna show you a different style of coaching than I have. So sit back, relax, enjoy the episode. Let's go. Today we are doing a yin rise. You guys know what's up. On Friday, we do yins. So I'm not yelling at you guys on Fridays. I'm delivering a message to you that I believe will be impactful, that I believe will be inspiring, that I believe will help you, that I believe will help shift your mentality and your mindset. Because, you know, the more that I achieve higher and higher levels of success in my life and keep like, you know, surpassing levels that I thought I was going to hit, and just like, the more that I grow as an entrepreneur, the more that I'm fully understanding that everything is your mindset. All of it. Like, all of the success that I have in my life has everything to fucking do with my mindset and very, very little to do with actual strategy. Like, strategy is important, don't get me wrong, but like, if you don't have the mindset, the strategy is completely useless. And so today we're gonna be talking about regulating your emotions. Today we're gonna be talking about not attaching yourself to your feelings. Today we're gonna be talking about being able to move through and move past situations and let go of situations so that you can grow into the person that you were meant to become. In the spirit of full transparency, I'm gonna share openly about a struggle that I've been going through recently. I've been going through a struggle because I personally was getting attached to emotions that I was feeling, and I was catching myself getting overwhelmed, trying to grind through emotions that I needed to sort through with my partner. And so Kirsten and I were dealing with situations in our relationship, and instead of facing those situations head on and actually sitting down and having the hard conversations, I was avoiding those situations, and I was like burying myself in my work to like get over my emotions. I didn't have the awareness to actually sort it out until I was driving through a Starbucks parking lot, and I was like stressing out mentally, and I was like pushing through. I'm like, I'm grinding through. And in that Starbucks parking lot, I ended up driving, and I like was turning the corner. And when I turned the corner in my Lambo, all I hear is, and I just felt my fucking rims scrape on the side of the curb. And so I was like, I need to like relax, I need to chill, and I need to take the day off, and I need to decompress. One of the things Kirsten struggles with is like, when she gets anxious, she feels it, and she feels it a lot. And she talked to me and she was like, one of the things you're really good at, B, is you're really good at being able to like separate yourself from your emotions. And the reason I'm able to separate myself from my emotions is because I view like emotions like clouds. And every single time it rains, I don't go outside and I'm not like, oh, like why are the clouds there, right? I just understand that like the clouds are there and they're gonna be there for a certain period of time, and then it's gonna rain. And then after the rain leaves, the sun comes back. And so I view emotions in the exact same way. So we're going to get paycheck for my car. So they gave me an assessed value of my vehicle. So I'm gonna go in, get the paycheck for that vehicle, and be on my merry way. Yo, how are you?
Did you pocket dial me?
Nope, I didn't. How are you?
Good. How about you?
I'm doing really, really good.
Good.
How's your day?
It's going well.
Yeah?
I woke up like super inspired today. My messages are on fire.
Dude, did you see how many Twitter applications we got?
Yes, I saw that. I'm ready, and I'm taking like the follow-ups and just telling them like, the time is now. So you need to do this now, and I was just, so they're gonna come. I already had 2 hot leads, so I'm letting them to
Yeah, I love that.
me up for the payment.
Yeah, I fucking love that. That's number one. Number two is my Twitter account is about to blow the fuck up. Like I'm talking like 10, 20, 30, 50,000 followers. And I'm thinking about putting a VA in there. Who do you think would be the best person to do that? I'm just gonna make sure.
Hello!
Is that hers?
No, it's your cameraman.
Oh, you just come in with your camera? You're invasive.
Bro, I didn't. I thought you already had me.
Okay, now you're good. I gotta get ready for my podcast. All right, you guys, so it is the middle of the day. I just picked up Natasha Storm from the airport, so we're gonna be doing some mastermind brainstorming today. You guys are gonna get behind the scenes with that. And now I've got a podcast with one of my clients, Mike McDonald, and we're gonna be talking about guilt, shame, and mental health. So it's gonna be a fucking good one. People are gonna love it, and yeah, I'm excited. So what is going on, online fitness coaches? It is your favorite coach, Brian Mark, coming at you guys with another episode of the Change Lives, Make Money Online Trainer podcast. This is the #1 show for online coaches who are trying to grow a successful online business. In today's episode, I've got one of my rock star clients with me, absolutely crushing it in the $1 Million Mastermind, making high 6 figures a year, Mike McDonald. What's up, Mike?
How's it going?
How's your day going, bro?
Thank you so much. Pretty good.
So Mike McDonald, since he joined the Mastermind, has been literally breaking his record every single month. The reason we're calling this podcast Stepping Into Your Power is because even though his income was climbing, he still felt like not enough. He still felt like it wasn't good enough.
I didn't realize that all my life, for like after I came out of the closet, I'm gay for those who have two and two together. Like I always thought that I was like super comfortable when anyone says like, oh, are you dating someone? Like I had no problem saying like I have a boyfriend rather than I have a partner, because I'm just like proud about it now. So I thought that I was okay with it, like on the surface and just mentioning it. It's not something that I hid, but I didn't realize that I, on the inside, didn't feel like enough. And that's something that my therapist had been like digging and digging and digging every session. One day, I feel like it just like, I cracked like another layer. And honestly, like you are amazing, but listening to Natasha's podcast, she talks a lot about therapy and healing and everything like that. And so I think that she has been really helpful merging those two things together, because as she says, like everything in your business is a mirror to your personal life.
Here's what I heard from you on that call. You were talking about hitting your record month, and you were beating yourself up for being in the pursuit of growth. You're like, I just like don't like that I'm like this. I don't like that I'm like chasing these numbers. I don't like that I'm doing this. I don't like that I'm doing this. I don't like that I'm doing this. And all I heard was like shame, guilt, shame, guilt, shame, guilt. And then I was like, where is this coming from, right? Yeah. Where is this coming from, this shame and this guilt? This like, this feeling of I'm not good enough as I am. Like me showing up as I am is not good, and I need to shame myself to feel normal, to feel okay.
You're right, but it was not just I'm not enough or I'm not as good as other people. Like I'm a piece of shit and I'm a terrible person. Like that's what I felt about myself all my life. One thing is that I had never been actually like bullied.
I love this and I love you, by the way. Thank you for sharing, by the way. Thank you.
I love you, thank you. So yeah, whatever, I'm an open book.
Got some burritos, dog. I'm gonna go downtown and go to this entrepreneur workspace. Apparently it's like $80 a day to work there, but if they have nice co-working spaces, I would pay that. So we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna go get some coffee. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some beer, AD. I'm gonna get some coffee, and then Natasha and I are gonna do a brainstorm. I love me some brownies, dog. I love me some brownies.
Gluten free. It was like it was made for you here.
I know that like when I get back from my Bali vacation, that my drive for fitness is going to be very, very, very high. So I'm enjoying this while I can. I always get like that after vacation, and I like that. Like every time I get back, I'm like, I need momentum, so I commit to my fitness. So it gives me momentum.
They're going to come in on sales calls. So make sure that all of that is integrated into the calendar. So it'll take out steps for them in their system. So set up Google Calendar, and then my brain is like steps would be like making sure that like that's the Google Calendar on your phone, that Calendly is hooked up to it, that like any scheduling app kicks to that Google Calendar, pre-framing it that as your business grows, you can subscribe your team to that calendar so they can see it.
Yeah, love that. Cool, so we'll do that as a standalone training in November.
I got a system seed I want to plant for 2023.
Okay.
What if we had a mastermind Zoom Zoom account that was paid, hooked up to a calendar that the students got access to, and it all automatically like kicked the calls out to their calendar, and they could just join off a Google Calendar link to the Zoom link. Still send it out in the group chat. Okay.
Yes.
Because then we could have like
I've always wanted to do that.
A mastermind calendar on Google, and then all the students get subscribed to it when they enroll, and then if somebody doesn't check the group chat, they can still access it on their Google Calendar, because we would subscribe them to like the $1 Million Mastermind calendar. And then in there we could also pre-schedule out like when the events are and the dates are, so it would show up to that calendar and all the invites would be there. Zoom links would be in there, and then the coaches, when we do our trainings, we would just do them off Mastermind Coach Zoom, paid Zoom. Save it, still download it into the group, but we could save it to the cloud. Yeah. And then we have like everyone's training, so nothing gets missed on that like one calendar.
Yeah. Here's the way that I think we want to start positioning this, is we want to start thinking in quarters, but also working in quarters.
Yes.
So like this quarter, the focus is going to be on attraction.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the entire quarter we're focusing on like helping you attract more clients. Or like this next 3 months, like this is your attraction phase. This is what we recommend that you do for your attraction phase. Like this is the exact blueprint, step by step, for your attraction phase for the quarter. Like these are the intentions for the quarter. Like this is the purpose of the quarter. Like the reason you're doing the attraction phase is you're gonna measure your last 3 months of like leads, applications, conversions, total cash collected, so the last 3 months, and then at the end of the conversion quarter, your goal is to be significantly higher than that. You can have like a benchmark, like 50% or whatever the fuck you decide.
Instead of like constantly pushing for record-breaking months, it's like let's grow, let's push for like 20% quarter growth.
Yeah. What I might do is, I was thinking about like designing like a model, like having like a model where people can like see everything, but my brain doesn't really compute like that. So I think I'm just gonna write it how my brain computes, because that's been working well up to this point. I just need I guess like what I needed your help with is helping me organize it in a way that like makes sequential logical sense from somebody that has the same view of business that I have. Because I want to get clients, keep clients, upgrade clients, keep them for life. But right now there's a lot of like get clients, lose clients, some clients upgrade, some of them get lost in the upgrade, a lot of them don't know what they're doing in the upgrade, some of them stick around, some of them go. Like I want to close that. I literally want it to be like, you can meet me on social media, and from the second you meet me all the way till you're at $100,000 a month, you love the fuck out of me. That would be like the ultimate goal.
Lifetime value.
Yeah. Okay, so this is the thing. I've built a massive fucking audience of online trainers, and the goal in the next 3 years is I want that podcast to be getting like 1 million downloads a month. Like I'm not gonna fucking stop. So when I'm getting 1 million downloads a month, let's say I'm getting 10 to 20,000 downloads, 30,000 downloads per episode of personal trainers, like the Change Lives Academy can be the only thing that personal trainers want. And now that I'm brainstorming this out loud, I think one of the things, the shifts and the transitions that I want to start making on the podcast is I don't just want the podcast to be about business. I think I want to start making the podcast like about health, about like, you know, fitness, about like hormones, about like periodization. Because if I do that, then I'm going to start to attract clients and just resonate with personal trainers that want to learn that stuff too. All right, fam, that brings us to the end of today's YouTube episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you got some value. You got to see a behind the scenes brainstorm of me and Natasha Storm talking about building the $1 Million Mastermind. Our goal is to make this mastermind the #1 coaching program for online coaches on the internet. And we want to continue to level it up, and we want to be very methodical about our approach. Like up until this point, my mantra in business is to jump out of the airplane and learn how to fly on the way down. And that's what got our business to this place. But now we're at a place where we want to sustain the growth that we have. And so we're building systems and infrastructure inside of the coaching business to actually make it like a long-term place so that people don't just come in and leave, but people like want to stay because of the culture and the structure we built. So that's it, that's all. I hope you guys have the best day of your entire life. Chase your dreams, let's go.